Well, good afternoon, everyone. Isn't this so exciting? I'm going to be on time today. Ha, 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 ha. Now, what have I got on today? I've got pearls, black and white stripe, pinstripe. I love black and white pinstripe. Got the black and white pinstripe pants and, look, my George Raft black and white shoes. That's what I call them. And bit of bling going on here. Look at this. Look. Bit of bling watch, bling, all the bling. She loves her bling. And and new glasses. I've got new glasses. Look. So I gave the other ones a little rest today, and I decided to wear these gorgeous things, which were actual. When I saw them on a friend of mine, and he told me where he got them, I said, oh, I want a pair of those. So I went to the place where he bought them, and they're actual sunglasses, somebody or other, not super expensive. And I said, can you, put my, blinders in there? Call them my blinders, the things like if I don't have them, I can't see. And, the bifocals or the multifocal lenses or whatever in them. And voila. Here I am, my new glasses. Look how fabulous they are. Aren't they amazing? Okay, so today's show is, the topic is boldness, bubbly, and bravado. Now, you're probably thinking, what on earth is she on about? What's all that about? Boldness, bubbly, and bravado. Break it up into the three little bits, and I'm going to talk about that for the next few minutes. I'm going to be on air for probably about 10 minutes today, 12 minutes max probably, maybe even a little bit less. But I want to talk about this area of boldness. Look, so often people think that to be bold, I'm bold. Okay, because I'm out there, I'm who I am, I love dressing up, and I love just doing, what I do. So I'm bold. I call myself bold. And I carry the brand, bold, not old. So boldness is not about brashness, though. You don't have to be brash and in people's faces and, obnoxious and, all those other things that could be what you interpret boldness as. But boldness is nothing. It's not any of those things, and it's nothing like it. So that's not what being bold is about. Being bold, and in fact, boldness is the language of entrepreneurs, because boldness carries with it initiative. Boldness is all about having initiative. It's all about having initiative for your life. It's all about living life on purpose, living life with a purpose, living life purposefully. So I'm encouraging you to do those things, because that's what boldness is about. It's about living life on purpose. It's about living life with initiative. It's about, getting up and not rolling with the punches and going with the, whatever for the day. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. I'll just, if you got in an aeroplane and the person up the front had that attitude, you'd be pretty bloody scared out of your wits. If you got into one of those big ships and the person said, well, I'm not sure, folks, where we're going today. I'll just see where it takes us. You'd be saying, stop the ship, let me off. I really would like to have some destination for this, and I'd like to think you know where you're going and what you're doing. So it's not about that, and that's how it is with our lives. We don't want to be in a position where we don't know where we're going. We'll just pardon the pun, but we'll suck it and see. I don't know where I'm going, but I'll just I'll head off and I'll see where it leads. If that is taken with initiative and adventure and a really, positive attitude, that's okay. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about living a life that you make no decisions about it, you make no choices about it because you're too scared to get out of your own way, and you're too worried about what your friends will say or what your family will say, or, you know, what will happen as a result. That's what I'm talking about. I want you to live your life with more initiative. So it's about boldness. And to tell you the truth, that, you know, it's not just in the way that I dress and in the things that I do, but, you know, I live boldly with what I do, with the endeavours that I embark upon, or the things that I, you know, set out to do. So let's celebrate that. So we're celebrating having boldness in our lives and being bold. So the bubbly bit's being taken care of every time I, you know, bring across what I feel is a bit of a winner. Then, you know, we'll raise our glass and celebrate that one. Okay, as part of that boldness area, I want to I want to give an example to you of how I've applied that to my life. Because here's the thing, I think the small choices, and I was talking about this on Instagram earlier, I think the small choices that you make about your life, and I truly, truly believe this, are the life-changing things, not the decisions or the choices you make about getting married or who you marry or the world trip you're going to take or the house, buying a house or whatever else, which, you know, some people think that's a, you know, big, major decision in your life. And I'm not saying it isn't a big decision. It is a big decision. But it's not the things that change your life. The things that change your life are the decisions that you make on a daily basis, the little things that you do, the things that you talk about, the things that you say, whether you're living in your own integrity, you know, those types of things, those decisions, those choices that you make about your life, and whether you take a risk in life, you know. Those are the life-changing things that'll change your life forever. Not getting married, not getting married, world trip, not buying a house, not ever else. That's all lovely, but it's not, seriously, it is not life-changing. It's all those other things that you'll do on a daily basis that change your life forever and impact your lives in ways that are either spectacular or not. So I'd like to talk about that a little bit more at some time. But today I don't have the time to rattle on or ramble on about it at any great length. I just simply want to say that living boldly is really important. So taking those little things about life, when I first started out, you know, putting bold, not old together, and being bold, not old, I went out in search of, was there anybody else in the world like me? Was there anybody else out there? You know, it's a bit like, you know, is there anybody else out there? You know, anybody else doing anything? Can anybody, you know, give me a bit of a clue on this? And I found a lot of really, really amazing and fabulous people who were living their truth. And when I say they were living their truth, they were bold, out there people who love to dress up, love to, you know, love to be who they are, love to demonstrate who they are, love to create, they love to do all those things. And they weren't, you know, they weren't holding back on it. So I found those people and I got quite excited. I thought, oh, thank goodness I'm not the only one. You know, I'm not the only supposed lunatic out there. So, and I'm not saying those people are lunatics. You've got to be careful what you say. People take all this to heart. You know, I can be a bit outspoken and out there. So if I upset you, well, you know, say la vie. But I wanted to see if there were other people, and there were. And Bold Not Old started as that. And then along the way, I got a bit lost. I got a bit sort of like, you know, what the, you know, where are we going? What am I doing? What's, you know, what do I want out of this? And along the way, I got a bit, you know, distracted, and I wasn't quite sure about how to do this, how to, you know, get going on it. And about, I decided to put a book together. I decided to put a book Oops, put the hat over here, another hat. There's always a hat or a cap hanging about. Okay, Being Bold Not Old, this absolutely fabulous tabletop book, which came out about 12 months ago, not long before COVID hit, with all these, look at these gorgeous, gorgeous women, aren't they? Just absolutely beautiful. And all these, oh, there she is, Wallis, with her fabulous coat on. And I'm not doing this on purpose, I'm just turning the page. And all these amazing, fabulous people who are in here and in the book, Being Bold Not Old. And I'm going to talk about that in a little while, because you can actually get a copy of this, and I'm going to tell you how to get it for free. There's a little catch to it, but for free. I'll throw it in with something else I'm going to tell you about and ask you to become part of. If you become part of that, I'll send you one of these. And they're actually retailed at $59.95, and today I find that every time I send one of them out, it costs me about $40 odd to send the damn thing. But anyway, let's celebrate that. It's another fabulous thing to celebrate, the fabulous book that came out. So I've changed a few things. I've tweaked a few things. I've done things that are a little bit different, and I'm doing things a little bit different. So the bravado of it is take risks, take risks. Be prepared to take a risk. Recently, I decided to change bold, not old. I keep morphing and things keep changing. People around me probably think, what the, is she ever going to settle on anything? What is she doing really? And I'm doing the same things that I did before, but it's been morphing and I've been changing a few things. Add in the bravado to have enough courage and bravado to take risks. And so the risk I've taken just recently, and in fact, I want you to go to boldnotold.com.au. Don't forget the AU because it's Australian. So boldnotold.com.au, and I want you to join the soiree. So I've now put together, and we've put together a whole thing around Bold Not Old and the soiree. So you can join the soiree, and you can join that for 12 months. The first couple of months are free. We've got the first one coming up. I've got some dates here. The first one's coming up on the 18th of April, and the next one will be on the 16th of May, and then so on. The dates will be put up on the website. We've got a little counter up there now. It's already counting down. Go in, put your name in, and we'll have a link, and we'll have things that'll be sent out and posted a bit closer to the date that'll allow you to join in, and it'll be fabulous. It's me sitting with a guest. Hopefully most times I'll have a guest with me, and we'll be sitting in my lounge room, and we'll be chatting about different things, and I'm going to show you a few new things that I've been putting together around decorating and around, decor ideas and little things that I put together. I've been asked many, many times to do things, and in fact people have said to me, how come you didn't do interior decorating? Well, I had a shop at one time, and that was rather fabulous, and I did things out of there, but never went into full-time, full-on, decorating. But I love it. It's my passion, and I'm hopefully going to show you, some things that I've been doing and things I put together, and maybe some little vignettes about things, maybe just simply just show you, some things around, the room or around the house. And so that'll be interesting. But I'm going to have somebody with me, and they're going to be talking about what they're doing. It's not going to be just all about me, but it's going to be absolutely fabulous. Now, here's the thing. If you go in, click on and join the soiree, which cost you $187 for the year. Oh, I don't know how I did this. People around me think I'm mad. But anyway, I don't want to make it, I don't want to make it out of reach. I don't want to make it so that, I want to make it so, everybody who wants to do it can afford to do it. So for the $187, and some of that's still evolving and still happening, like things that we're going to be putting together and putting on that'll just only you as a member in there of the soiree will have access to as we go along. But you'll get, and I've said it before, it's beautiful. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous tabletop book. Me on the back. It's fabulous, fabulous book. In the front of the book, the first person in the front of the book is our place that we give back to the people, oh God, if she can open it, the organisation that Bold Not Old contributes to is the Guy Sebastian Foundation. And there inside is a beautiful picture of Guy and a lovely piece that he wrote, and which is absolutely fabulous. So thank you, Guy, for doing that for us. That's wonderful. So that's our foundation that we give to, and that's Bold Not Old book. You get a copy of that for free. So when you join, you get a copy of that for free, and then already we do have some things available to you. Quite some time ago, I produced a beautiful, beautiful deck, all gold around the edges, a beautiful deck of Soul Wisdom Oracle cards, and I did some little readings on every card. There's about 44 of them, and they're available in there as well for you to download those, 44 readings. 44 readings. Yes, it took me quite some time to get all that together and get that down. Celebrate that. Now, what else are we celebrating? Well, it's a big deal, the soiree, because it's going to be absolutely fabulous. We're going to dress up. I want you to have your glass of wine when you attend, or your glass of bubbly, or whatever it is, non-alcoholic drink. I don't care. It's up to you, whatever. You just come along and join the soiree and raise your glass for, a fabulous life and a celebration of your own life. It's not like setting out every day asking for what you want. It's about setting out every day being thankful for what you have. And I know that I am. I'm blessed, thankful beyond words of everything that I have, everything that I do, and the life that I live and all that's available to me. I'm blessed beyond measure. And I want you to feel that way about your life and feel that way about everything that you do. So, chin up. If you're having a little bit of a difficult time right now, chin up. It will pass. Things will move on. And don't forget, it's not about all the things, and I know this sounds quite trite, and I used to hear it in my life over and over. It's not the things that happen to you. It's how you react to those things. And as I get older, more and more, I know that that's so true. It's so, so, so true that you cannot change the things that happen, but you can absolutely have control over the way in which you choose. Another one of those choices, choose to react to those things. Boldness, bubbly, and bravado. We need to take risks in our lives, or we don't move, we don't go anywhere. We'll be sitting in the chair in the corner, sitting in life's waiting room, waiting for whatever it is we're waiting for. So have a fabulous day, enjoy, and I'll see you next week on Wednesdays with Wallis. Here's to you, and here's to me.